Hello ladies and gentlemen, greetings Mechwarriors, and thanks Ben for that little musical piece. Today's video is all about rock, hard rock and heavy metal, but we're not using the heavy metal, we're using the Cyclops CP-10-Q in the MRM 120 setup. This thing is a giant sand blasting cannon. We don't have pinpoint damage, but we do 120 damage every alpha strike. I will let this sink in. 120 damage, of course if all missiles hit, with one alpha strike. That basically means you press those two buttons, actually in my case about 9 times or so, and you got your 1000 damage. So, you know, easy, right? Not as easy as you might think, but it is a pretty interesting setup to play. And please do take note, this was actually recorded before the patch. As you can see, the MRMs have about 100 meter less range, and they are a little bit slower than after the patch, so this build is only going to be better. Alrighty, so let's see what we can do over here. I'm a little bit skeptical, I shouldn't move forward. As you can see, I have no cover from our teammates. We don't really know where the enemy is. I know that there's some guys over in the canyon, some guys up on the ridge, so moving in right now might not be the wisest choice. However, maybe laying into that huntsman might be. Let's go ahead and... Oops, okay, sorry about that, buddy. I accidentally sent a blast to the teammate. Sorry about that. Well, the good thing is his mechs behind is not going to be very polished with that sand blasting that he took from my MRMs. Okay, let's go ahead and keep on moving. That enemy javelin should be scared away, and we can now take the Delta 4 position, and that will allow us to help our teammates out that are down below in the valley by just denying access to the spot for the enemy. And let's see if we can actually do some damage from here. Enemy is CYCLOPS up front. He's actually launched the VOV, we can't do anything against that, but I can go ahead and actually deter him from just being around here. Yeah, if the air around you fills with missiles that are all coming towards you, you tend to find a new spot. Alright, the enemy team seems to have really clustered up in that canyon area, and our team has parts of the canyon but also parts of the ridges. That basically means we are actually cornering the enemy team from 3 sides, and that should actually spell doom for them, but we'll see how the rest of the match pans out. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay a little bit more into that quick draw, and okay, he's done. Well, actually he just dropped down, so let's go ahead and move in a little bit closer. Ah, perfect, let's drop the Aztec on the enemies right here. I think this could be a very good hit, and also go ahead and lay a little bit more fire into the huntsman. Okay, that still doesn't look too shabby. However, as you can see, most of these targets are a little bit out of range right now. I need to be careful that I do not shoot my missiles in vain. Also don't want to give my position away. The enemy Atlas down here, however, that is a perfect target for us. He's big, he's bulky, he's slow, and he's about to be very dead in about 2 seconds. Let's go ahead, secondary volley, LRMs are coming in, and that should be it. Boom! Well, not our kill, but that's fine. Enemy Atlas down, that's 100-ton assault mech power away from the enemy team. Now, I could drop down right here, but I don't think this is a smart move. I think the smart move is actually to stay up here in the canyon and help focus fire on the enemy mauler and not overheat too much. As you can see, if you actually keep shooting this, it racks up heat quite quickly. Enemy catapult down there, I can't really reach him. Yeah, they're all concentrated right now in this little area down there. There's also a roughneck standing around. I'm taking some fire from the enemy teammates that are over there in the far end of that corner. However, we can go ahead and just deter them a little bit of fire, and then lay into the mauler from behind, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Play that song. Good old 8-bit songs to just announce that we just took somebody out. And there we go, that's a nice new secondary target coming up. Let's see if we can do some more damage on this side.
New target acquired.
He's just got 1 leg left, and he's got no legs left now. Okay, our rockets arrived a little bit too late, but that's fine. Let's go over here and push towards the Beta 5 area. I think there should be an enemy over there that was fleeing from our teammates just about now. Oh, here we go. There we go. Victor, yeah. I don't think you want to fight me, buddy. I think you're in the wrong spot, the wrong time, and you're dead. There we go. almost shot all my missiles above him, but we have got way more missiles than he has got armor, so that's fine. Right now it is 8 kills to 6. I saw another enemy over towards the Charlie 3 and Bravo 3 area. So we'll just round the corner here with our teammate, try and see if we can effect some more damage, hurt somebody a little bit more. Nope, okay, it seems like our teammates have actually scared him away towards Charlie 4. And unfortunately that Cyclops isn't fast enough to chase down these guys. However, he chased down this guy. Did he overheat? Yeah, he overheated. That's perfect. Right into the back. Sand blasting that dude away. Alright. So there's Mistlinks up there. I think he shouldn't be long for this world. Our teammates should do him the honors and take him out. And what else do we have? Can I get it up here? Slowly but surely. Yes, maybe. Yes, perfect. Okay. Did this help us at all? Nope, we didn't. Okay, never mind then, we'll just have to find another spot to get up. There is still one enemy left, unfortunately, and he is AFK. And that's not cool, so we'll just have to walk up to him and take him out slowly and painfully. You know, by ripping him limb from limb. Delta 6 AFK, alright. So, we'll just take the long route around, find him, and kill him. And by the way, yeah, that's one of these spots where you can get up if you wiggle your mech a little bit left and right, as you can just see. And there he sits, the last enemy, Delta 6. He shudders. Well, he probably isn't shuddering because he's AFK or disconnected, but if he were there, he would be shuddering and awaiting the MRM barrage that is just about to take him out. Hopefully. We'll see about that.
Here I am! Rock you with my MRM!
Well, we did rock him, unfortunately we didn't kill him, but that is fine. We ended the match with a big bang, with an MRM 120 Alpha Strike. So let's see how we did bring up the scoreboard. 3 killing blows, 8 kill assists, 3 solo kills, 4 kill most damage dealt, 10 components taken out, and 1529 damage done. I would say that was a pretty okay match in this Cyclops 10-Q. Really nice build, go ahead, try it out, and while you think about trying it out, I of course have a second game coming up for you guys, because that is the way we roll. So, right now we're in Caustic Valley. Of course that means that the map is a little bit hotter, so I need to be a little bit more careful with my heat management. But the engagements on this map tend to happen around 400 meters and less, so that should actually be very, very beneficial to me in terms of getting my missiles into target. But let's see how this whole thing plays out, shall we? Moving forward here with our Blackjack teammate, I'm just trying to see if I can wiggle myself in here, but unfortunately my mech is too slow or too fat, or both, so we'll just go around here, keep teamed up with our Blackjack buddy, and okay, that's a King Crab over there. He's got Rack 5s and AC 5s, alright. That is a wild setup. Oh, let's go ahead and spot them. And by the way, that's a very, very good thing that you can do, something that I always recommend. If you see an enemy target, bring up the radio menu and spot them, because that will mark it on the radar. And that's very important, because it also tells your teammates where these guys are. So, just do it. It's like in Battlefield. Just spot the enemy. It's good to do. It's the right thing to do, and I'm just getting shot at by, I think, pulse lasers or something, so the right thing to do is drop down and not tangle with these guys, not at this range. Oh, good old Atlas D, haven't seen one of those in a while, and that is, I believe, LRM-20s coming from the Atlas. He's got LRM-10 to use, and yep, that's 2 volleys. Perfect. Alright, so that might be a stock loadout Atlas. I've tried those, they're very, very bad in my opinion, but, you know, if you're just playing it for immersion, it could be pretty cool. Okay, enemy Battlemaster coming up. He is open side torso. Let's see if we can help Sand blast him down a little bit. Yeah, you don't need that armor, buddy. Dismantled, destroyed, and totally ripped apart. That's what I like to see. Nice. Okay, let's make sure we don't lose the connection to our team here. We need to be very careful. This map is notorious for NASCARing upon NASCARing, and if you are slow and get left behind, you die horribly. Speaking about dying horribly, the king crab sees us. Hopefully he doesn't see us too long. There, we got the airstrike on the king crab. It might be a little bit too short. Ah, looks like it hit. Nice. Alright, the king crab is pretty much damaged. CT open, side toast is open, and we actually take the kill. And overheat again, but that's fine. Whoop, and there's something shooting me from behind. I don't like that. Stop your backstabbing, good sir, and face me. Whoever that was. Okay, here we go. Quick draw coming up. Let's give him a quick salute from our missile tubes and see how he likes that. Apparently he didn't like it too much. He actually ran away. Even Jaguar coming up, but he is getting suppressed. Look at that. Light machine guns from the arrow just going to town. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and help out. Oh yeah, the quick draw is open CT. Let's see. Oh, that is not a quick draw anymore. That's a Jäger mech. Whoa, okay, we found the enemy mechs. 4 of them actually are full lance. Stop looking at me. Look at somebody else. Come on. Other people are much more beautiful than I am. Okay, I'm taking a little bit much damage right now. I'm just trying to shield with my right arm a little bit. Okay, well, they move backwards. That's also fine by me. Let's see, we got a Timberwolf coming up. We still got the Jäger mech to contend with. Even Jaguar is pretty much open, so he should be dead. Yep, there we go. We are caught up with our teammates. King Crab is leading the push, so let's go ahead, team up, and amplify damage on any targets that we can see. Alright, this guy is very open and very dead, so that's fine. Target Juliet. Can actually reach it. I can't aim down far enough. It's just getting destroyed. Okay, never mind then. Let's find a target that's a little bit higher up there. For example, that Marauder 2C. One of his legs is very open. Can we actually go ahead and help a little bit there? I didn't hit the leg, unfortunately. He's too far down. But that hit was solid. Taking out the leg. And now we can go ahead and go in on the side torso and on the CT as well. Okay, he's down, caught through the CT. I believe that was one of our light mechs, hopefully not in the Pirate's Bane. Let's see, 8 kills to 2 is actually a little bit of a stump right now, but you know, that's fine, sometimes you get these games. But we have here the Timberwolf walking and running for his life. Can I actually reach him in time for full salvo? Alpha Strike! There we go! Hashtag worth, I'm sorry. What do we have here? Jäger mech. Perfect. Let's do it again. Okay, we didn't get the kill, but it looked funny. Okay, so the disco ball is still rolling, the disco lights are still flickering, and we came out victorious. That's a fun build. 3 killing blows, 4 assists, 2 solo kills, 2 kill most damage dealt, 8 components taken out, and 842 damage done. Not as much as last time, but you know, I would say it was a fun round, and it just goes to showcase you need to be a little bit careful with the NASCARing, or otherwise you can get counter NASCAR pretty hard. Okay, looking at the build, it's literally no rocket science. You use 6 MRM-20 launchers, you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tons of MRM ammo, and the rest is literally just an XL340 engine with 2 double heatsinks in the engine. That's it. That's all there is to say about this build. Endo-Steel structure, standard armor, and double heatsinks. 4 skills I used, all of the rocket skills of course, so missile spread, high explosive, and the missile rack 1 and 2 of course to get more ammo in. Other than that, you should just go ahead and bump up your armor as well as the auxiliary tree a little bit to get advanced salvos for 2 airstrikes. That might help a lot. And you can also tweak mobility a little bit if you want to, or go into operations to save some heat. Thanks for watching. TTB out!